The shadows that you see in the corner of your eye are true. They are always watching you and are waiting for the perfect chance to strike. Shade. Danger 2. Rarity 2. Sight 4. Speed 2. I mentioned in the Bozo video that this stat sheet sometimes lies, and this is the first example. Despite the rarity saying 2, Shade is a rarity tier 1 enemy, and can be found through floors 1 to 29 before being replaced by Dusk at floor 30. Shade, on contrary to what I originally thought, uses player pathfinding. If you have not seen my Seeker video, this pretty much means it pathfinds to the closest player at all times. Shade has a unique mechanic different from pretty much every entity in the game, that being, once a player enters its line of sight, it won't chase after the character. Unheard of! Instead, it will run to where line of sight breaks from the player and just watch them from there. From now on, let's call this the breaking point. Shade will follow the closest player in its line of sight pretty much forever. If you head backwards while Shade is moving towards the breaking point, Shade will just stop moving. Like Sculpture, looking at Shade initiates a timer. Unlike Sculpture, the timer can revert when it's not being looked at. The timer lasts about 7 seconds. You can tell when it's about to hit that 7-second mark by the color of its eye, fading from blue to pink. Once that 7-second mark hits, Shade will then chase after the closest player, playing a distorted sound the entire time. If it does not see you at the breaking point during this time, it will begin walking, still with the player pathfinding. If it does see you again while the distortion is playing, it will chase you again. If it sees you once the distortion is over, it will revert back to normal. One other unique gimmick about Shade is that when it kills you, your body won't disappear, which means other players can see your body when you are dead, even in later floors. Shade is honestly one of the easiest entities in the entire game. If you get 2 of them and don't look at them, it's like there are no entities at all. That being said, I have no idea how they've killed me most